Guys, it's Tay Tay Baby, and I want to talk about something. So, I have a very upbeat, wild, funny, sarcastic, hyper, energetic personality. And I feel like a lot of people, when I make gym posts and they're either sad, melancholy, or depressed, people will be like, "What? I never knew Taylor's such an upbeat person." One thing about me is I don't cry in front of people and I don't come to people with my problems. I sit in a room by myself and go through it. I've struggled with depression since I was 11 years old. I had a lot of traumatic experiences happen to where I stopped talking, and I took extensive amount of therapy as a kid due to trauma, being in adult foster care, and having a lot of things happen to me. So I'm only saying this to say the reason why I make the content that I do, and I also talk about men's mental health and stuff like that, is because you guys have a high unaliving rate. And as everybody knows, I'm an unaliving survivor. I have my self-harm scars covered completely. It goes all the way straight down from here all the way here. And obviously, you know what happens when you do stuff like that. You end up, don't want to get into detail about that, and I probably won't because it's the internet. They don't give a fuck about you. But I'm saying this because one of the things I force myself to do is be happy. I struggled with depression and sadness my whole entire life to the point where it will consume me. Know that saying where they say she's a 6 or she's a 7, but she's depressed. You guys always want to talk about there must be flaws in her. She must be this, must be that. Yeah, I have isolation problems. I have pulling away problems, and I have a disappearing problem. I will disappear from you and you won't even hear from me because I'm so depressed or I'm going through it. And because I don't like asking for help or coming to people with my sadness or sorrow, because I don't like the advice people give me, it never works. I pull away completely. I don't go to nobody for nothing. Not even my family, not even anybody close to me, not even a partner. I confide in myself and only myself. I don't trust nobody. That might not be a good thing, obviously, but I'm saying this because you can still struggle with mental health and still smile. You could literally want to take your life and still smile to the world and be happy. You could literally have just did this to yourself in the bathroom, come out and talk to people and be, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And nobody ever know. A lot of people think that depression is just laying around being sad, not cleaning your house, not brushing your teeth, not, getting up. No, guys, you can literally be functioning. The same way there's functioning alcoholics, there's functioning people right now with high depression. All it takes is that one snap for them to collapse or one snap for them to go right back to that dark spot. But again, the reason why I stay afloat so much is because I pray every morning. I pray every night. I go to the gym regularly, and I'm in the gym for about 2.5 hours, and then I do 45 minutes of cardio. I don't have to be in there that long. I just do it so that way I can feel better. I can feel like I'm accomplishing something. I can feel like my dopamine is being, feeling better. The reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of you guys think that some of your influencers are like the perfect beings, and they're not. And I know I'm not. And the reason why I always preach this, go to the gym, guys, take care of yourself, eat healthy, is because I'm actually practicing the same things I tell you guys. When I tell you guys to read the books I show you, I actually read those books. When I tell you guys to go to the gym, I'm in the gym at 3 a.m. before I go to work, or 2 a.m, excuse me. And I load trailers all day long, and I'm working in a warehouse job. So I trip out sometimes that some people will see us on social media and think that we have it all together. We're human, you guys. We go through depression, we have PTSD, we have anxiety, we have a lot of things, that you guys have as well too. I just think that when you are trying to influence people, I personally don't want to be moping around and be sad all the time, because one of the things I messed up at in life that I feel was being sad for too long. And I never want to tell somebody constantly, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be sad. There's nothing wrong with being sad for a little bit. There's nothing wrong with shedding tears for a little bit. But my advice to you is don't stay there. Because if you have nobody to pick you up like I don't, I live alone, ain't nobody out here, you don't have nobody to come save you. So I cannot let myself be sad for days on end, take breaks for days on end, because I know how bad it gets for me. We all struggle with things. No matter if you have depression, PTSD, or whatever, it's still going to be a struggle. Some days are easier than others. Some days are harder than others. But as long as you're actively putting in the work, you're going to make it easier on yourself. So that's the reason why I want to tell you guys, if you have depression, that's okay. If you have high anxiety, that's okay. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, why are you sharing this? Because there's a lot of viewers here, and maybe young women and young men who have self-harmed, who don't think they want to be here, who don't think they're going to become anything, who don't think that their life is perfect right now. But that's okay. No one's asking you to be perfect. Be you. Be happy. But remember, don't waste your life being sad. Don't waste your life looking back. Don't waste your life sitting there moping around all the time. It's okay to be melancholy. It's okay to go through grief. It's okay to go through certain things. But again, don't stay there too long. The last thing I want for you is to let your life pass by and you didn't even get to live. A lot of us will focus on the negative and we don't even realize that we actually get to live, breathe, and be around things that most people don't. There's people that are paralyzed right now as we speak, y'all, blind. You know what I mean? And you have opportunity to get out there, do things, and make yourself happy. So if I were you, go outside, play basketball, go to the gym, get yourself an ice cream, enjoy your day, know you're beautiful, know you're worthy, and know you're loved, and know you're the fucking prize. As a man, as a woman watching this, don't ever look at my videos and think, oh, she's always happy, she must be perfect. I'm not perfect, y'all. I got a lot of issues just like everybody. I got a lot of flaws just like everybody. I never claim to be perfect. I just don't show people my sad parts of me because you know what the internet does? They use it against you. I'm not going to come on here and talk about my traumas, my tribulations and all that. I'll say certain things because it doesn't bother me to hear it back. I'm okay with hearing this. But there's certain things I'll never dive deep into, family stuff, foster care stuff, because again, the internet does not love you. The internet will crucify you and treat you like shit and use it against you. And for some odd reason, people think that when people struggle with mental health or self-harm scars or anything like that, you shouldn't give advice to people. You should be the first one giving advice because you've lived it. Just because you've never experienced that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And the reason why I'm talking about depression so much is because there's people that are famous that unalive themselves. Some people are like, oh, being depressed is it's a luxury, this and that. What are you talking about? Do you think people want to live in depression? Do you think people want to feel ugly? Do you think people don't want to get up out of bed? Do you think people want to sit there and fight every day to want to live and not take their life? Are you kidding me? That doesn't make no sense. And it's crazy because I have everything I want in life and I still struggle with depression. So that shit is cap. I'm telling you, y'all, and I still work out. I still do certain things like I'm supposed to. Take care of yourselves. I love you. Don't beat yourself up about the things that you don't have, but get out there and get the things that you do want. And just know that you're worthy no matter what people say. You are not your depression. And it's okay to be depressed. Make sure to keep good people in your corner. Don't be around people who think depression doesn't exist and, oh, you're moping around and being dramatic, because you know what's crazy? The same people who ridicule people and judge people so much for depression and being sad are the first people like, why didn't they say anything? Oh, I never noticed. Yeah, because you don't think depression exists. You think that's a fallacy and it's not. So let's start opening our eyes and seeing Chester Bennington, Robin Williams. There's a lot of the guy Twitch, the dancer. There's a lot of people that literally are the happiest people that are literally wanting to take their lives as we speak right now. It's always the goofy friend that's trying to help you. It's always the friend that's always at their best foot forward to help you that's always the most depressed. The people that carry it well are the ones who are struggling the most. Just because somebody doesn't ask for help doesn't mean you shouldn't offer it. Have a good one. God bless you. Love you guys. If you guys need any type of advice, content creation tips, things like that, I'll put my watermark, my email up here. Have a good one, y'all. Take care of yourself.